morning, Generals, and welcome to a wet Wednesday. Hope you guys have been doing great. Can you guys believe that today marks 2 weeks from the day as to when school will be out? So that means that everyone needs to buckle down. Many of you are participating in EOC testing right now, so good luck to you, and good luck to all of you that are participating in AP exams. Go ahead and get that 3 and above so you can get that college credit. And I want everyone to be prepared for final exams that are about to begin. Seniors, you guys know I'm going to always be talking directly to you. If you are trying to exempt all of your classes, you need to make sure that you have all of your work turned in by this Friday. Your teachers need time to get those assignments graded, and in order for you to see whether or not you're going to be exempt, those grades have to be rolled by Monday morning. So in order for that to happen, you need to make sure that you're turning in all of your assignments by this Friday. All right, as you know, we like to recognize our seniors that are going off to college. And seniors, I know you guys are excited that you're getting close to the end, but I haven't gotten any acceptances for this week or from last week. So we will have one more week of announcements. So any senior who has already decided where they will be going to college, please make sure you submit those to Dr. Aisha Stephen in our College and Career Counseling office. We do want to still recognize students that are doing great things, and I have one particular student that I want to recognize. This student participated, her artwork was participated in this national art contest for the Dogwood Festival. So we want to give a special shout out to Miss Jennifer Calderon. Her artwork will be displayed in the digital Dogwood Festival that's coming up here in August. So congratulations to her, and a special shout out to Miss McPhee, her teacher, for getting that submission in. All right, there's been a lot of awareness and recognitions that's been going on during this month. So I want to just take a moment and to make sure that we shout out and recognize all of those individuals. First of all, we want to recognize all of our teachers. We just had National Teacher Appreciation Week on this past week. And teachers, we truly hope that you were felt celebrated. We do want to make sure that you know how important and how special you are. You guys are the reason that schools run. So please, no matter what, don't ever think that we take for granted the work that you do. You are truly, truly appreciated, and thank you so much for all that you do. We also want to shout out our cafeteria workers. On this last Friday, they were their National Heroes Day, and students, they're the ones that keep you fed. So today, when you see any of the ladies in the cafeteria or this week, please make sure you tell them thank you for all that they do as well. This month is also Asian American Heritage Month, as well as Haitian Heritage Month. So we want to make sure we recognize all of our heritage because we are a very diverse school. So shouting out to all of our Asian American students as well as our Haitian heritage students. This month is also Mental Health Awareness Month. On last Friday, several of us across the district and across the nation wore green in recognition of mental health awareness. Mental health is very, very real. So to any of you who deal with and suffer or know anyone that suffer, please know that we recognize that it is real. Do not suffer alone. Please make sure that you reach out and that you get some help, because mental health awareness should be addressed and should be taken care of. We at the school are here to support any of our students that are struggling with this so that we can get the appropriate resources to you. So again, this month is National Mental Health Awareness, and if you haven't taken the time to read up on it, please make sure that you do so that you can know how to support those who may suffer and struggle with mental health. And this week is also National SRO Week. So if you get the opportunity, please make sure you stop and you thank Officer Edwards and Officer Casey for all the things that they do to keep Shiloh safe. They are very friendly faces to see in the building, and we are so glad that they are here with us. So appreciation goes out to our National SRO Week happening this week. Finally, just want to recognize and thank everyone. We had National Principal Day as well, and that was such an emotional day for me. I just again want to thank everyone that participated in making sure that I was celebrated. I felt super duper special receiving all the roses. It was amazing. So if you haven't had a chance to check out the video, again, please make sure you go to our website and you can see a copy of that. All right, other things to celebrate for Shiloh High School. Shiloh High School, for the 3rd year in a row, has been designated as a no place for hate. That's right, we do not accept, deal with, tolerate any hate here at Shiloh High School. So thank you to everyone, especially Ms. Rogers. She leads up that work with the students and with our parents to ensure that we're doing those things to make sure that people understand that Shiloh High School is a no place for hate school. So we want to keep this going. So any teacher that is interested in taking on this project for next year, please make sure that you reach out to Ms. Ashley Rogers and to all of our students that are always participating. Thank you all so much. Thank you for what you do to make sure that Shiloh High School continues to be and remains a no place for hate school. All right. Want to also thank Miss Pitts. We had prom a couple of weeks ago, so for those of you that had the opportunity to go to the Fern Bank, it was amazing. It was a very, very beautiful. You all look great. It was so exciting to see so many of our students who are digital students as well as our in-person students. You guys look really, really amazing, and I want to give a special shout out to our prom king, Mr. Jamal Neal, and our prom queen, Miss Michaela Davis. Congratulations to both of you. All right. Seniors, cannot stop talking about you. Your day is coming very, very soon on May 27th. Seniors, the long-awaited caps and gowns and yard signs and yearbooks and all of those things, they will be happening on tomorrow. You can come and pick up your items. The scheduled time tomorrow is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. for seniors and parents to come and pick up their items. Seniors, if you know that's going to be an issue for you, you may pick up your items tomorrow during lunch. You or your parent can come and pick up all of your items during lunch tomorrow. So seniors, everything is finally here, and you'll be able to get all of your swag and get ready in preparation for graduation that is around the corner. So any student, if your parents, especially seniors, if your parents are not on the app Talking Points, please encourage them to download that. That's where the senior sponsors send all the communications so that the parents can see what's going on. And if you are a senior and you are not attached to the Google Classroom, please make sure that you get on there as well, because again, that's where all the communication is happening. It happens multiple times a day, throughout the day, as well as, of course, regular email, but those are those just-in-time communications. So Talking Points for the parents and the Google Classroom for all of the students. As we prepare to finish the semester strong, we still have credit recovery that is going on. Students, I cannot stress to you the importance of taking advantage of credit recovery. If you have had LA placeholder on your schedule, you should be going to the designated computer lab. This semester and this semester only, there is no grade limit in order to get into credit recovery. There is no seat time for credit recovery. So students, do not miss out on the credit recovery opportunity. Right now we have after school credit recovery that is going on, and we have some students that are signed up, but these are for those courses that are not inside of Georgia Virtual, which is the online platform that we use. So if you're taking any of the classes, AMDM, Stats, PE, or Forensics, if you need those classes and you were not successful the first time around, please make sure you get with Dr. Johnson to get signed up for credit recovery. This will probably be the last after-school credit recovery that we have. So that means that everyone that has credit recovery on their schedule right now, please make sure that you are signed up and going to those labs. And if you need those other classes, you need to make sure you get signed up. So make sure you check out Dr. Johnson. The reason that I am stressing this is because this summer, the grade range will change. It is going to go back to a student having a grade of a 50 to 69 in order to participate in credit recovery. We right now have credit recovery signups for this summer. We're going to have what's called intensive credit recovery, where you'll get 2 days to kind of go through all the modules, and you have teachers that will be there to support you. If you're not sure if you need to take a credit recovery class, go to the website, click on the link, and it will tell you every class, if you need any or if you don't need any classes to take for credit recovery. But you must go to the link to check that. So students, we are stressing. We know that this is a very and has been a very difficult time. So there's been a lot of resources that have been put in place for you to be successful. You need to take advantage of them. So if you're not sure about credit recovery after school, check with Dr. Johnson. If you want to sign up for the summer credit recovery, check with Mr. Robertson. And if you're in a credit recovery class, you can check with Mr. Pizzolt, and he'll make sure that it's in your schedule so that you know where to go, but you can also ask your teachers as well. So very, very important, credit recovery. Summer school registration is going on as well. And again, the district is allowing students to take 2 courses at no charge for this summer. For our students, summer school, your closest location is going to be Parkview High School. So in the afternoons on Thursdays, Miss Adams has been staying after school to help students get registered. If you think you are going to need credit recovery, please make sure you check out Miss Adams so that you can get registered right away. Again, resources and opportunities are out there for you. Please make sure that you're taking advantage of them. As we're continuing to finish strong, just a reminder, students, that many of you have been submitting your NTI assignments, and I cannot stress to you the importance of making sure that your teacher knows when you have submitted those assignments. Unfortunately, teachers have drop boxes and so many different classes that they have that they may not have known that you have submitted an assignment if you did not communicate with them. So please make sure you know the process that your teachers are using. Some of them are using Google Docs, some use the drop boxes, some of them just use the e-class. But in order to know whether or not your teacher has received your assignment, check in with your teacher. Keep checking, and the teachers will get those assignments graded as soon as possible. Many of you probably received some emails, your parents, and probably a letter denoting the courses that you have not been successful in up to this point. Some of that could be just some missing assignments. We want to make sure that those grades are updated and your parents are not freaking out. So students, talk to your teachers and get those assignments turned in. We're also getting to the point where we are going to be collecting Chromebooks. So all year, students have had the opportunity to utilize Chromebooks, especially for those of you that are home. If you find that you are no longer in need of your Chromebooks, you can start bringing those back to the school. There is a check-in process. We must process every Chromebook that was given out. It is now that time to bring them back in. So if you're not using them, you can bring them back to the school and we'll get them checked in. And then going into the final weeks of school, we'll have some all-day times for you to turn in your Chromebooks. Check the website. You'll see the information on there as far as what you need to do to get your Chromebooks turned in. Remember, students, you must turn them in. If they are damaged or we do not get them back, you will have a fine that will be assessed to your My Payments account. And typically when you have fines that are on your account, it can impede graduation for you. So we don't want that to happen to any student. If you have a Chromebook, please make sure you get that turned in. If you have any questions, you can stop by the Media Center and speak with Ms. Schrader and she'll be able to assist you. All right, athletics. As you know, most of the athletics have wound down except for track. And so we want to give a special shout out to Devin Jones and all of the coaches that have been working with him this year. We have several students that will be heading off to track tomorrow for the state meet, getting ready for that. So to all of our students that are participating in this upcoming week, good luck to you all. I have no doubt that you will do well, and I'll be waiting for my ring at the end of the track meet state championship. So congratulations and good luck to all of our students that are participating this upcoming weekend. We also want to give a special shout out to our drama performances. We had several of our students who participated in Maine Love this past weekend, and I heard it was amazing. I hate that I wasn't able to be there. I was out of town with my mom for Mother's Day. So a special shout out to Ms. Hoyt and Ms. Agnew and all of the students that participated in the play. Looking forward to all the great things and the recording of this video from this past weekend. Happening on this weekend, we have the dance team, the dance students who will be performing. So if you're interested in seeing some performances that are related to Rihanna and all of her work, please make sure you come out and support the dance groups. Just a reminder, it will be limited seating, so if you're planning to come, you want to make sure you get there early, go online and purchase your tickets. Special shout out to Mr. Smith and all of his students for being able to pull together a performance even during the pandemic. All right, and students, you know, it is Wednesday, and normally I would have some words of wisdom for you, or I would ask you to do an email. Since we've had so many teachers and student staff that's being recognized, I think students, instead of sending an email to me, I want you to email your teachers and let them know how much you appreciate them. If you haven't done that in a while, just take a moment, take the opportunity, think of any teacher or multiple teachers and send them an email to let them know how much you appreciate them. And then students, I want you to go to the eClass webpage for us, and I want you to go and nominate a teacher for the Joe Paul Award. We haven't announced that in a while, but we want to remind you that the link is there for you to nominate a teacher. And remember, Joe Paul was an assistant principal here at Shiloh High School, and his I in the word was intentional because he was intentional about building relationships with students. So if you have a teacher that you know that has been intentional about building relationships, please make sure you go to the eClass page and nominate a teacher for the Joe Paul Award so that we can recognize them at our end of year celebration. All right, students, those are all the announcements that I have for you. Let's make sure you continue to show pride as a general. Make sure that you are prepared. Make sure that you are respectful. Make sure that you show integrity. Be disciplined and engaged in all that you do. And I want to give a special shout out to one of our students. His name is Joel Hueso. Joel has been very good about collecting his pride points, and just recently he was able to get a Chromebook of his own utilizing the pride points. So students, teachers, make sure you're giving them out. Students, make sure you're cashing them in because you too could potentially get a Chromebook. All right, generals, those are all the announcements that I have for you today. Make sure to continue to focus on our mission, which is to relentlessly pursue high-level teaching and learning with a global perspective for all students and staff. And don't you forget, it is always a great day to be a general. I love you, and I love Shiloh. General, salute. Stay connected.